about. We're talking about food. I think when you're trying to lose weight, isn't it always the way
that all you think about is food?
Is food.
I just walked in the lounge and it reminded me of Forrest Gump. And completely inspired by Harry Potter at Universal Studios in Orlando. We've done quite well actually. This side is the purge side. Good morning and welcome back to a new weekend vlog. It's been a bit of a funny old morning. Things haven't quite gone to plan. Nothing bad, just I started up the camera and the battery just was full already. Just silly little things, but we're going to head out.
Empty, you mean?
Yeah. What did I say?
Full. The battery was full.
We're going to head out on a walk now.
Yeah.
I got my ugly shoes on as the weather's not looking great, and I've just realised I've got dog shit on them. It really has been one thing after another this morning. When did we say we were going to walk? About 7? I started work at 6, so 7 o'clock we said, right, we'll go for a walk. It's now after 9 and we still haven't left. Good morning, Poppy. You ready for a walk? You've been so patient.
Not as sunny now, is it? Did you want to look in there?
Yeah, so I was waiting for you.
Oh, sorry. I see. What have you found?
A stick at Sam.
Oh.
It's from Blair Witch.
Oh, there's a couple of shelters. Is there anything hanging from the trees?
No, I wouldn't come here at night.
Oh. Got a nice canopy of shelter, haven't you? So is this where you'd stay?
No, I wouldn't at night time.
No?
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now, I promise I won't leave your side.
We can't decide if it's raining or not. The water's just coming down from the trees. What do you think?
Oh, I don't think it's raining.
No, but it's starting to look a bit sunny.
Yeah. This is always, kids love playing down there, don't they?
It's enough for you if I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do.
That was a good walk. I've prepped a journal page that I would like to make. So I'd like to do that this weekend. I might do it while the Grand Prix is on tomorrow. And I've got some bits and pieces that I want to include from the Flower and Garden Festival. This was a free postcard that Holly had in amongst something. I don't know what it was, but she was going to bin it. Got this from the garden, Flower and Garden. Got this from Epcot. And I've got a few bits and pieces here as well. Some bits that my friend Jackie gave me and some leftover bits as well. So I would like to make that this weekend. Are you ready for your job?
I've been waiting.
I know. Do you want an egg sandwich now? Or do you want...
Can I get it done first? And you probably want to eat, don't you?
I'm really hungry. Okay. That's all right. You do your job.
I'd like to get it done and then enjoy a sandwich.
What are you about to do?
Build a bench.
So
Apparently it might be a challenge.
Yeah, the reviews weren't great. But how much did it cost?
£50.
Yeah.
It's about that.
Yeah, $49.99. So is that your project now? We're going to put a scary movie on. Or should we put, do you want American Horror Story?
While I'm doing it?
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah, because then I'm going to work over there. You can do this. So let's see if it's as bad as the reviews say. I think the actual bench is nice when it's put together.
Well, we'll see.
But the reviews say that you need to drill the holes in. The holes aren't great apparently. But it was only £50. And as I've mentioned in other vlogs, the only reason we have a bench out the front is because my brother and sister are smokers. So it's somewhere.
Not the only reason.
It is the only reason. They're the only ones that use it. And the one we've got is broken.
It was more the fact it just looked a bit nice out there as well, didn't it?
But it is this, we call it the smoker's bench.
It broke up the wall, didn't it?
Yeah, it's just a wall, so it looks a bit prettier. If I lived in America, I'd have a porchway. Mind you, we wouldn't want them smoking on the porchway though, would we?
No.
But in my dream house one day, I would like a porchway. Just an American porchway with a swinging bench. Glad I didn't have the film on then, the camera on then. You've taken 2 pieces out and you're already moaning.
It's really not good.
Are you up for the challenge?
It's not so much that, it's the finish. You can tell it is quite poor.
So will they get splinters in their bums?
Yeah, it's not that. It's just obviously if someone's going to go outside, you expect it to kind of be treated and things like that. And I just don't think this is.
Well, do you want to send it back?
Well, it's going to be better than what's there. Just we might need to think about treating it before it gets. But then it's got some stuff on it.
The reviews were okay. It's just putting it together.
Looks like it's been varnished.
Okay.
Which doesn't really look like it's suitable for outside use, I would say.
Well, it's a garden bench.
You know, but they've just obviously it's cheap,
okay.
Isn't it?
You're doing so well already.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise I hadn't turned around.
Oh.
Well done. I'm just getting geared up for kit packing. The kit this month is called Love Yourself. And it's all about self-love, self-care. I'm just laying everything out ready to pack. Love the stickers this month, look. And the kit colour's fun. Instead of lollipops, we are having love hearts this month. I thought that would be really fun, so I'm just tucking into those because obviously you have to sample them first. It is getting harder and harder to put lollipops in the boxes. It's obviously Lollipop Box Club is the name. And I've always included a lollipop. However, things have become very strict now. You can only, even if it's a free sweet, it has to have the full ingredients on it now by law. So I'm very, very restricted with what I can put in the kits. And my usual lollipops that I get are in stock. I can't get hold of them at the moment. So we've gone with lollipops and they've also doubled in price. Nearly everything that I'm buying now is so much more expensive. And I still haven't put my prices up. My numbers are dropping dramatically all the time because everybody like us is struggling. And so it's becoming more and more difficult. So it's Love Hearts this month. I don't know what it's going to be next month at the moment. How have you found the pre-drilled holes?
Not been too bad.
No?
Not the best.
That
but
slack looks like it's on the wonk a little bit.
Yeah, it's not on yet.
Oh, is it supposed to be like that?
It's not even loose.
No, it just looks like it was like bowed a little bit or something.
Yeah, it is. Some of them are really bent. It's not like it's high quality.
No.
So
It looks
really
quite nice though.
Yeah, it might last a year.
I would say that. Just making egg and tomato sandwiches. We've got mayo and salad cream. Oh, and I've just remembered we've still got these left from our meal deal that we bought when we went on the plane. Did we buy a meal deal or did we just buy the crisps? Just bought the crisps, I think, didn't we?
No, didn't all.
I don't know. But these are from the plane that we took to the States, bought back again, and we forgot. So we're going to have egg and tomato sandwiches. And tonight's dinner, for me, is a freezer surprise. It's been in there a while. I think there's chickpeas in there. I think it's a vegan curry. A doesn't want to take the risk, so he's got a pie. Again, this is one that we bought actually last year. I bought them for his birthday last year. The last of the Radford pies. So he's going to have pie and veg, and I'm going to have a vegan curry. Those sandwiches look delicious. And with crisps, and we've got a tin of Pepsi. We've made our very own meal deals. It looks all right, actually, doesn't it? In case you're wondering why he's doing it inside as well, it's because it's really wet out. And as we've declared this a cozy work weekend, I've lit one of my favourite autumnal candles from Bath & Body Works. And it smells amazing, really cozy. It's a little bit on the wobble, isn't it?
Finished yet, is it?
No.
It's not tightened. And
I don't think we'll be having our lunch on the bench, will we? It seems very, very wrong going to Disney Plus to find American Horror Story. Don't you think? The two just don't really go together. We couldn't watch American Horror Story. Disney's not working, so we're on Cobra Kai. Aid thinks this is finished. You've put that together.
It's not finished yet.
I was going to say, it's gone together really quickly.
Yeah, not too long.
You didn't actually have any problems with the screws in the end, the holes?
Well, they weren't the best, but I just used a bit of...
Okay, is it still wobbly?
It's better. I've tightened it. I've not really tightened because I've got to fix this into the middle. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to tighten it all up.
Okay, you reckon I can give it a go?
Yeah.
It is quite comfy actually. I wanted something with a bit more of a modern look than it does feel like it's a bit scratchy.
Yeah, the smooth bits.
Yeah, that's alright. It's not like it gets used by us. I just walked in the lounge and Aid reminded me of Forrest Gump. Can I sit on your bench with you, please?
You can, yes.
It's alright actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sturdier than I expected.
Actually,
You put it together really quickly.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I'm
I
quite
know.
surprised about how sturdy it actually feels. So for an
It feels
outside
quite
bench
nice. Yeah.
that's going to be out in all weathers.
Sat on by
perfect.
2 smokers.
Thank you.
It's perfect.
Might actually take your coffee out there tomorrow morning.
No, thank you. There. Or should we just leave it in the lounge? Have an extra seat?
Right, I'm going to take it outside.
What are you doing with the old rotten one?
Just throw it on the side at the moment.
Okay. Freezer surprise ended up working out as a lovely surprise. It's definitely vegan curry. There's chickpeas, spinach, lentils, all sorts in there. And it's very, very nice. Currently watching this movie whilst we've been working and we are really enjoying it. It's on Netflix.
Good morning, welcome back to Sunday.
Good morning.
We had a really nice evening last night. That film, End of the Road, did you say it was called?
I think it's called End of the Road.
It was really, really good. Queen Latifah. It was like it was a thriller, but not really intense.
It was almost a bit of a boilerplate template for a movie, wasn't it? That type of thing.
It's quite predictable, but really good to watch.
Yeah, no, I loved it actually, didn't we? So.
We weren't going to vlog this morning. We've just come out for a walk. We thought it'd be a bit boring to vlog again, but the walk is so nice this morning. It's so foggy.
You see behind us.
It just feels really autumnal as well, like all the cobwebs and the berries, and it just feels really nice. We've been collecting acorns for projects as well.
Yeah, we're just trying to get a few steps in as well.
Trying
to get back in. Yeah, I'm doing a walk for Prostate Cancer UK, 11,000 steps a day in September. So that's
You've been smashing that daily though, haven't you?
I think as of, not including yesterday's total, so that would have been, I can't forget what day it is, but after about 9 days, I was up to 125,000 steps, so doing really well. So
yeah,
maybe we'll include the link below if people would like to sponsor. Any little helps. I think it's such a great charity, or what's it? Is it a charity? Would you call it?
well, I guess it is because you're raising money.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's something that I think needs more awareness. So I mean, I think they say 1 in 8 men actually suffer from prostate cancer.
Wow, that's quite high, isn't it?
So yeah, so anything can be. I know times are difficult, but yeah.
Cool. Right, let's get on a walk. If we see anything fun, we'll show you.
Yeah. So as you can see, it is really quite foggy this morning. A little bit misty. Lisa's just we're talking about food. I think when you're trying to lose weight, isn't it always the way
But all you think about is food.
is food? And we've just started talking about burger vans for some reason. So, and what were you saying?
I'd never order a burger. I'd never choose a burger. If we go out to the restaurant, it's the last thing I would choose. But if there was a burger van,
Would you have a burger van?
Cheeseburger.
And keeping on the topic of burgers and burger vans,
Right.
I don't know, there is something about burger van cheeseburgers, isn't there?
Oh, they're so good.
Oh.
When we used to get them when Louis played football.
Every moment tonight, they led me to you. Every single time you look at me, I lose it too. Why don't you come sit next to me? Let things happen naturally, like it used to be. I don't wanna go and waste another day. Mess it up again, lost in my way. I'll be the one to have the highest price to pay. If I make it home tonight, may I hold you one last time? Let me hold you one last time. What if it's too late?
And now it's time to start kit packing again, and Aid's just made us coffee as well. Clearing out the treat cupboard yesterday and found these. They were from a Japanese treat box that we'd bought. They don't sound very, what's the word? appealing, no. And to help with our cozy work day, I've just lit one of my absolute favourite candles, pumpkin souffle. It's Anthropology, and the smell is just divine. It's so good. The other ones I've tried in this range though aren't so good. They smell amazing, but there's just no throw on them at all. But this one is definitely a room filler. Just made us cheese on toast, so we've just had that, and I am so looking forward. All I can think about is food at the moment. I am so looking forward to tonight's dinner. It is a cottage pie jacket potato. We saw them or something similar in a kiosk in by Harry Potter, by the night bus in Universal Studios, and it was a shepherd's pie jacket potato. So I'm really looking forward to doing that with you later. We've never had anything like that before, so I'm really excited to give it a go. Right, it's 5:30. I'm about to make that cozy dinner. I've just spent the last, since 1:30 actually, in my studio. I'll go into that in a moment. Anyway, I want to show you what I'm making. I have got some onions and garlic just going over in the pan. I want to do like the cottagey pie bit. I've got the baked potatoes that are done in the oven. I've got some carrots here cut up really small. I'm going to pop these in the pan like that. And then I am going to use some frozen beef mince. What I buy from Morrison's. It works out so much cheaper and I use less. I don't need to defrost a whole great big thing. I just use what we need. And I can cook it from, with it from frozen as well, which I really like. There we go. Give that a nice stir. I've added a good dollop of tomato puree. I'm going to add some water to that and give that a good stir. And then I am going to add some gravy granules along with a bit more water and keep stirring. I want it to be nice and thick and I want to cook it off. And then I would just keep doing the taste test, adding salt and pepper if I need to, any herbs if I fancy it, and just keep tasting and adding bits and pieces until I'm happy. And I cannot have a cottage pie without peas. And for those that don't know, especially our American friends, the difference between a cottage pie and a shepherd's pie is made with lamb, cottage pie is made with beef. I've just been on a call with my dad, so I've let this cook down really nicely. It's a really lovely flavour, nice consistency, and the carrots have softened nicely as well. Taking the potatoes out, I am going to scoop out some of the potato into a bowl with a little bit of marge. And all the potato has been mashed up with some marge, some utterly butterly, and the potatoes are nicely scooped out. And then I have scooped up the buttery potato and popped it back in. As these have been done in the oven, they've been done quite slow. They're really nice and crispy, really solid. Perfect potato skins. Potato skins for me is always the best part. Then I've topped the potato with the cottage pie filling, and then I've topped that with grated cheese, and I'm going to put that under the grill. There we go, just about. These are going to be really hot, but they look amazing and completely inspired by Harry Potter at Universal Studios in Orlando. I'm so looking forward to these. I'll let you know what they're like. Morning. We're just having a bit of breakfast and we're going to do a quick declutter. It's one of those jobs we tend to do, or I tend to do the declutters, just grabbing a few minutes here and there. They work out best. I'm going to do this cupboard, which is full of mugs. I've been feeling a bit bad lately because I'm always struggling with space in my cupboards. Yeah. And the majority of my cupboards are filled with mugs.
Or shelves.
Yeah. It has become a little bit of an addiction, hasn't it? This one...
Space for new ones, don't we?
No. This one is full of mostly mugs that we don't use. So we're going to go through them today. The kids are obviously both at uni, so their mugs that they use on a frequent basis, we're going to pop in their rooms and just see if we can maybe purge a few and take them to charity. What do you think?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a little look through. Have you got anything that is a bit of an addiction in your house? Or have you got anything that needs decluttering as well? Right, let's go through this cupboard. So although, I mean, these are the mugs. Although I say that we don't use them, we have our tea mugs in here. We have the kids' mugs in here. And we have other people's mugs in here. Because mugs are our thing and people know that. People buy us mugs all the time, which is another bit of an issue, isn't it? It's very kind, but we have a lot of them. So, for example, this is my sister's mug. She's adopted. It was mine. I was going to get rid of it. She loved it, so that's now her mug. We have a set of these. These are guest mugs. This one is Maisie's mug. Oh, I'm going to...
Do you want me to get that?
Yeah, I think so. This was a special mug that we bought from Anthropology when Maisie and Louie had been together for quite a while. And Maisie now has her own mug, but obviously that doesn't get used here very often. That one, I think I'm going to purge that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 50p job from, I think, Home Bargains years ago. I'll get rid of that one. We have a set. I like these ones. There was a Butler's. It's a bit like a pier, wasn't it? Type thing, cargo.
And that's where the other Disney ones
They had a
came
really
from,
lovely Disney section. We've got 4 each of these, or rather 1 each of these for the 4 of us. So we'll keep those. We also use ours as tea mugs, don't we?
Yeah.
Right.
This is Holly's hot chocolate mug, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Holly's. This one I love. This was a gift by Claire. I use this as a coffee mug.
Should I start to put ones, separate them out into
let's do
piles
that.
for which we know we want to keep,
And
ones
purge.
which we want to purge?
Shelf. This one I love. It's Anthropology and I bought it in Orlando for $5 in the sale section. Isn't it pretty? I really love that one. We haven't done so well with the purging. Do we need, these wine glasses will need a wash. We don't use them. We only use them sometimes if we have a guest over. But saying that, when I lay the table, when we have friends over.
If you have a Christmas and
I
we've
think
got
I'd like
5
to buy
or 6.
some nice ones though.
Yeah, well, we can wash them up.
We haven't done very well with the purging. We've purged 2. And all you're saying is you're going to put them upstairs.
No, it's on display still, so it's not like they'll be...
I know.
Yeah, but it's things like
Do you really want to keep
Okay, no, get rid of them.
the 24 mugs?
Get rid of them.
You obviously don't want to get rid of them, do we?
No, we get rid of them.
And then there's the kids ones. That one was yours, you said, when you worked in the Netherlands. The NASA ones, do you want to keep the NASA ones?
I'd like to, yeah.
You'd like to.
That was our first trip to Florida.
Yeah, I didn't go to NASA with you.
Well, I did.
That's one that I bought you. This was a lovely gift sent from the States. And do you still want to keep our...
I'd like to.
We bought those in California, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Okay. We'll keep those as well. So we haven't done well with the purging at all. We've got Christmas ones that will go on the top. And then we've got other ones that we're keeping as well. Let's put these in and see what we're left with.
Yep.
So just going to quickly go through this glass cupboard. It's glasses with a few mugs. So I'm going to give this one a bit of a going through. Holly bought us these from Anthropology for Christmas a few years ago. I was saying these would have been really cool actually recently with the funeral. It's King and Queen. I've decided to really blitz this cupboard as well now. I always find that with decluttering. I start one thing and then I get excited and then I go on to the next. We've got I keep all the first aid and I've got bits like plasters and that which have kind of fallen into here. I've also found other mugs that we don't use. I think we can get rid of. I think so. I think that's for the purge. I've never ever used it. It was a gift. I'm going to put that in the purge pile. Done quite well actually. This side is the purge side. This side, these are Anthropology ones. I feel no attachment to these. I'm not that fussed.
Let's get rid of them then.
You really like it. Yeah, I quite like this one. We bought them as a pair. I'm happy to keep this one, but I'm not that fussed with. I like the wording inside. I'm just not that fussed. We're going to get rid of these Starbucks. and the rest are all going to go upstairs on a shelf. But now looks so much neater. We've got Christmas and a few others up there. We've got travel, and we've got like our tea mugs, and then we've also got like, I call these builders mugs, when we have people over. This one's one of my special ones actually. And then like family mugs, guest mugs. The other thing we're trying to do as well is have a bit of a sort out, because as you know, we're going away soon and we've got family coming in to stay, house sit and dog sit. So we're just trying to make it a little bit neater and tidier. So things like having all the guest mugs out. We're a little bit, what's the word? Bit protective over some of our special mugs, aren't we?
Our mugs are often in a different location, so they don't actually get used, and everyone knows that they're just our mugs.
Yeah. So well, there's a lot that we can't replace.
There are. I mean, looking at
Yeah.
the Starbucks ones, the ones where we've been to places, we're not going to easily be able to get those again.
No.
Definitely the first generation ones.
That's very true. So we're sort of sorting out the guest mugs at the moment, just to make it very obvious which mugs can be used and which mugs can't.
So you need to put labels on them.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Right, we'll show you when we've finished, but we're nearly there, and then we'll finish off the vlog. These little mugs, look, these were Holly's and Louie's when they were really little. They had matching crockery as well. They've just bring back so many happy memories of like hot chocolates after school or at Christmas time. They're so diddy. Could never ever get rid of these. So this is the finished cupboard now. It may not look a huge lot different to you, but we have taken a lot out of there and it makes a lot more sense now, the tidying. I'm still in two minds about these two. Should we keep them? Should we donate them? What do you think? And then this cupboard now, I've cleared up loads of space. We've got like first aid at the top. I just keep this one here so that I can reach it, and we've got like essential oils that I burn sometimes. All the glasses are now together. They were split over the two cupboards before, and then I've got Aid's travel mug there, his Disneyland Paris one. So I think that looks so much better. Aid's just upstairs putting those mugs on the shelf upstairs, and I'm feeling like decluttering another cupboard now. It's given me the urge. It always happens, and each declutter doesn't take that long. It's just a few minutes each time, and it's always quite fun as well. So I encourage you to go and declutter a cupboard or drawer today, something that's going to take you 10 to 15 minutes, and I promise you it will be a great feeling. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this weekend vlog, and we look forward to hanging out with you next weekend. Take care, have a great week. Bye.